Mrs. Zoe, can you tell us a few words about Eurofast Global Ltd?
Eurofast Global commenced business 33 years ago in the field of accountancy, trust and management, and business consultants. A couple of years ago, Eurofast Global is giving services for tax and legal purposes for international clients, for foreign clients. They want to adopt the jurisdiction of Cyprus for tax purposes. We Eurofast expanded also in Balkans, in Moldova and Greece the last 4 years. In these countries, Eurofast has its own offices with its own personnel. The head offices are still in Cyprus. Now we are trying to expand our business here in Romania.
What can you tell us about the tax system in Cyprus and why Cyprus has a lot of investors there?
Cyprus has the lower tax rates in the EU, but it is not a tax haven and it is not a blacklisted state as well. The tax system in Cyprus is very simple, let's say. Cyprus has 10% corporation tax on profits, business profits, 15% withholding tax on dividends, but only for the residents. Non-residents are excluding of the withholding tax on dividends. 10% on interest received, 20% on capital gains tax, VAT from 0 to 15%, rental income 3% for physical and non-physical persons, stamp duty from 0.15% to 0.20% with a limitation of 70,100 euros. Also, there is no estate duty in Cyprus. Estate duty abolished in 2000, 1st of January 2000. Cyprus entered into an agreement with more than 40 countries for the avoidance of double tax, and one of these countries is Romania.
What are the benefits which investors enjoy from Romania and Cyprus double tax treaty?
First, I would like to mention that the double tax treaty with Romania entered into force on 1st January 1983. The incentives and the main incentives are the withholding tax on profits is 10%, for interest again 10%, and for royalties 5%. Immovable property is taxed in the country, in the state that the movable property is situated. The same as for the capital gains tax. Profits derived from capital gains tax are taxed in the country, in the contracting country that the immovable property is situated. Each country can take a tax credit of the tax paid to the other contracting state. Let's say if a Romanian company paid taxes for some profits in Cyprus, and that tax may claim it if in the Romanian tax authorities. Both countries are EU member states, and both countries has implemented the EU directives, such as the parent subsidiary directives, the interest and royalties directives, and the merger directive. This directive, whatever it is not clear in the double taxation agreement, this directive helps both countries to avoid complications and give guidance how to treat these matters. The parent subsidiary directive provides an exception on withholding tax on dividends distributed by the subsidiary with a requirement of 10% participation. The interest and royalties aim to abolish withholding taxes on interest and royalties cross-border payments. This is again subject to a requirement of 20% minimum holding. The merger directive is mainly applied to mergers, division, transfer of assets, and provides for the deferred taxation and capital gains tax and some other things as well. As there are a lot of Cypriot investors in Romania and a lot of Romanian investors in Cyprus, the companies of the two countries must take an advantage of the benefits of the double tax treaty and the EU directives in order to design their tax planning.